Hello everyone, it's Nort. Another arena video for you guys. So it's the same setup as I had before, a Beast Mastery Hunter with me, a Resto Druid, because that's the only Druid that I really enjoy right now. Actually, that's a lie. I'm re-leveling a Feral Druid and I'm enjoying it. But I'm going to go over some survival techniques and I'll show you some reasons why I use certain techniques. So in this one, we're against a Warlock and a Resto Druid. Now, this exact fight is more going to be about CCing another healer and how to fight offensively when you're not in an offensive role. So, there's their Warlock, and there's the Druid who ran through the flare like a dummy. So, obviously, my good friend Gorguts, the hunter who I arena with, sent his pet on him. Now, the other healer popped his tree form very early. I cyclone him to prevent him from doing much. I wait till he's out. I use Disorienting Roar, and he can't do anything. I use Typhoon, and it slows him down for quite a bit. The thing about tree form is that you have instant regrowth, and you can hammer out some healing with that. So, they have a Druid healer, we have a Druid healer. The thing about Druid healers is that they are pretty good at keeping someone topped up, especially in an arena, and going a long time with a little bit of mana. So he goes tree form, because I have the glyphs, so does he. So I run near him, I Disorienting Roar again, use Typhoon. I'm trying to CC him, but I'm realizing that these CCs aren't working the best with him. So I start using Cyclone. Now, Cyclone will prevent somebody from casting. They're also undamageable, but this guy, I don't know if he had his trinket, but I keep using it. There, I use Nature's Grasp with Cyclone. It gives me an instant Cyclone. Now, to be a butthead, he Cyclones me back. But if you look at their Warlock, they only have half life now. So, keep trying to Cyclone them. Diminishing returns will prevent you from fully cycloning or fearing somebody every time you use it. So now if you watch, he's getting their DPS back up, so we're both back pretty much to square one. Now a fight like this is going to be spent going back and forth, so I have to again use Cyclone as much as possible. There he got hit for the full Cyclone, so that's 6 seconds. Hopefully my DPS can hammer out that Warlock pretty quickly. I again Typhoon, try to at least stun him, try to interrupt his casting. He cycloned me again, a little butthead. But I've been a bit of an ass to him so far. So my hunter sees that he's being the trouble of the fight, so he traps him. There, he used Scatter Shot, I cyclone him, and this is when Gorguts gets the Warlock down. Momentarily, I cyclone him again. There, the Warlock's dead. And we're pretty much good to go because this guy is not a DPSer in the slightest. So here I hit one of my abilities that I like to talk about, and that is Heart of the Wild. You see, I'm hammering out DPS, and it helps. And in certain situations, it can be very beneficial because if my DPS is almost dead and they're almost dead, then I can just throw that out, get some good DPS out, and actually kill someone. So this next fight is a shorter one. Always rogue first, in my opinion, especially when there's someone like a Ret Pally with him. I'm not too worried about the Ret Pally's DPS. He more has abilities to last longer than a rogue per se, simply because of the healing factor of a Ret Pally. They don't exactly use mana. They can use their holy points, I think it's called, to heal themselves. So we go rogue first. Funny thing, the Pally's not in the battleground yet. So, oh no, he is. There he is. He's probably using a potion or something. So, I mean, there's no point in me hiding. I got to keep my DPS alive. He goes pretty hard on the rogue right from the beginning, but if you notice, the rogue has great CC, so as a healer I need to stay as far away as possible. That's where something like Nature's Grasp and Displacer Beast come in handy. Now, in this case, I have to use Bark Skin constantly. I have to use Iron Bark constantly because they both decrease damage done by 20%. Stack them and it's 40%. Hunter's doing great, getting the rogue down. Rogue's dead, and shortly after, there goes the Ret Pally. The Ret Pally, like you can see right here, he's bubbled and he's a little bit more resilient than the rogue, but the DPS is just too high for them, and they don't have any support. I almost said support staff. I think I've been working too much. They don't have any support to heal them up or to give them cooldowns that will prevent enough damage to keep them alive. So they're done. And now on to this one. Now 2 melee DPS. Here's the thing. You gotta stay away from them. And if you watch my friend Didi's videos, he will talk about just staying away from the warrior. And he is right. You do not run near anyone who is a melee, especially as a healer. If you are a melee yourself, fine, you know how to deal with it. But as a healer, even as a caster, stay far, far away from them. That's where talents like Disorienting Roar come in handy. I'm going to show you the benefits of using a talent like Symbiosis in this one. So by using it, I actually get a talent called Deterrence from the Hunter. Now, what Deterrence does is it literally deflects every talent, and melee or ranged, and it pretty much does no damage to me. It says it decreases damage by 30%, but there's no damage that can technically be done except for dots. So there you go. You just saw me Displacer Beast out. These 2 melees are really, the DK's really going for me. I gotta stay away from them as much as possible. I'm using all my cooldowns. You'll see I use Deterrence here, right here. So now I am getting damage done, but deflect, miss, 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 miss. So they're going hard at me. That gives my DPS time to get their pally down, which he just did. And then once there's only one of them left, I really don't have that hard of a time out healing him, using all my cooldowns, and just right there I use Nature's Grasp. So if he is within melee range, he will get Entangled Roots cast on him, which he did right there. And I'm pretty much good to go. I pretty much just have to stay alive until the end of the match. So I hope that gave you guys a bit of insight on tips to use for a Resto Druid and how to heal offensively. So like the video, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Talk to you guys later.